Do you guys know how LA has been experiencing a lot of like rolling blackouts kind of situations? Have you
My oven reset.
There was supposed to be like the heat waves, and then I remember I was driving it was during the day. Luckily, everyone stopped, but all the streetlights were out.
Do you guys know why? Because I don't know.
Heat.
It's the heat that's just preventing.
I think so. Everyone's like running their ACs and shit, and
Oh.
So the ACs are maybe using up the energy. So I think they want to black things out so that the energy won't get depleted.
Oh, is it kind of like why the
They're
the
intentional
cops,
blackouts?
like the
like forest fires that are controlled?
Yeah, like that, or like
Got it.
when the cops like slow down the freeway, like they stop the freeway and like to decompress it or whatever.
Yeah, they're saying the blackouts I think are from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it's gonna rotate cities.
It is because we haven't been affected yet.
We haven't yet, yeah.
Is this a thing happening? Well, anyway, it made me think about the blackouts because this story here, the LA mayor Eric Garcetti, he has confirmed that he had authorized a city to disconnect utility service at a Hollywood Hills home after it had been warned a lot of times that this was going to happen because they were hosting several large parties in flagrant violation.
Too much parties.
they canceled the power to my roommate's gym yesterday.
They did?
Yeah, so he has.
Because he had too many parties there.
Well, he just left the business open, and it's like filled with like 50 people every second.
Oh, man, that'll do it.
Why?
Did that make the people go or they just lifted?
No, now there's even more people because now he's like promoting it. It's like fun.
So then now they light candles.
So at night, during the day they have skylights, but then at night they bring in those like worker lamps.
Yeah.
They get from Home Depot.
And then they run a
portable
generator?
speakers. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Wait, so like, what's the logic there with your roommate?
You don't give a fuck.
Well, people in the valley don't really believe in COVID.
What?
Valley?
I mean, obviously there's
They
people.
believe in fucking gains, huh?
Yeah.
They're like, I got muscles. I'm gonna fucking work this virus out of me.
Yeah.
Wait, that makes.
There's a lot of pockets all over California
Yeah.
that they just don't.
Huntington Beach is another one.
Yeah, they don't believe in it.
And me saying they don't believe in it, it's not like what people are gonna get mad at me saying that. They believe in it, but they just don't care.
They don't believe
That's even worse.
their business.
Yeah.
That's probably worse than not believing.
But it's not that Nadeem doesn't believe in it. He's just explaining
Explaining.
the existence of these types of people.
Well, I'm a little nervous because this is your roommate, and you live with this roommate, and now you're here.
Yeah, I mean, we also go out to eat and stuff. I feel like it's no different, kind of. I also don't, our house is big.
So he's social distancing the whole time in the house.
I go to my room. That's it.
Do you wear a mask inside your house, and do you make me feel better?
I wear like an emotional mask.
Oh shit, that's sad.
Sometimes that one's
like-
stronger.
I know, right? I'm just like, why didn't you say anything before coming?
It's like, and the next article is.
That's the JK News.
Hey guys, we have something here.
Well, have him wear it. He's the spreader.
No, I'm fine. I just traveled to Turkey too, by the way.
Did you quarantine your ass before coming
They give you
here?
the test. They make you take the test before you get on the flight.
They literally dip it in the COVID syrup and they put it in his mouth.
They give him the test.
The thing is,
COVID syrup?
seeing how other countries handle COVID compared to here, I'm like, holy shit. Everyone's so respectful in every other country. And especially in Turkey, they social distance. Everywhere you go, it makes you wipe your hands. They check your temperature before you even getting into the taxis and cars. They make you wear the mask. The airport, everyone respects the 6 feet. When I was at LAX, nobody gave a shit.
Somebody breathes out in the fucking. They'll be breathing in your fucking neck and shit.
Everyone on the plane the whole time, they'll be wearing the mask and they come and check. They make you wear it. Plus, they give you masks to wear and like hand sanitizer. So
Yeah, you know, when we, this is before the pandemic, but when we had a layover in Istanbul, they actually were like the most thorough airport I've ever been in. When
you take out your laptop and they make you turn it on.
Yeah.
Damn. What? And they're so thorough. They even stole their drone.
No, that was in Morocco. I'm not gonna, not shading Turkey. That was Morocco.
Funny though.
Stupid ass. Anyway, but yeah, dude, Turkey was so thorough.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, I feel so safe.
That roll bread.
Yeah, and if I was like because I had an iPod and it was dead, so they took this machine just to check if it was thing and it wasn't like something posing.
Dang, they even charge your iPad for you? Sick. Hey, your battery's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your AirPods. There you go.
That's nice.
They all sanitize it inside with the Q-tip.
Let me see your watch. Who knew a country that was named after an American bird for Thanksgiving would
That's
be
exactly
so
why they were
amazing.
named Turkey. Yep.
I wonder if it was named after the bird.
It is. They're like eagle, No, Turkey's better.
Turkey.
Istanbul's named after the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Istanbul.
Because the whole world revolves around the U.S.
Yep.
There's a country called Hamburger. Or Hamburg.
Oh, there is.
City.
Close.
City.
Yeah, you know Venice, Italy, named it after Venice, California.
Ah.
True.
You know,
Posers over there.
I went to London and they had a Westminster.
just like here,
Yeah, they had a Westminster in London. I was like,
copied us.
Italy copied Little Italy in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
I thought they copied Vegas.
They copied Vegas too.
Eiffel Tower, they saw like.
Tower, yeah. The pyramid.
Italy is not an Eiffel. I mean,
York,
Eiffel
New
Tower is not. Yeah.
New York copied the Vegas hotel.
Oh wow! I never got rocket blocked.
Anyway, so we're talking about house parties here. So there was also in the news, there were these popular TikTok creators that also had they got in
Explains it all.
trouble.
I was with them in Florida.
Oh yeah?
Well, you know these people?
Yeah, they're over at my house too. But
You know these specific guys?
yeah.
Oh shit.
is it? I don't want to say their names. I mean, they're gonna
Don't
talk
say
about
their
Well, she's gonna say their names.
They're very nice.
These guys?
Bryce Hall and
Yeah, you do know them.
who? So what about them? Are they twins?
no.
So who's Bryce and who's the other one? 'Cause
I think the one on the left is Bryce.
Yeah.
this guy?
them?
Yeah, the guy on the left.
Yeah. What about them?
They're nice.
Okay, cool.
Sick.
Cool kids.
Yeah.
Cool TikTok.
So yeah, Bryce. He,
Just social media people. They're just like the think of the new wave of social media people. That's exactly them.
That's cool.
This article explains them and all of them.
Okay.
Got it.
So what's
you
happening?
read this article?
No, whatever's gonna say is gonna probably portray
Nice.
them. Yeah.
So they kept having the parties.
That the fact that they just kept having parties, no one's wearing masks or social distancing. They had massive crowds in their home, and they were also renting homes and then throwing parties. And so
Airbnb parties.
So the mayor, he got wind of this, and especially in the Hollywood Hills, there's been a lot of like house parties happening, and they just turned into these like nightclubs in the Hollywood Hills. So that's when he started announcing like, well, I am gonna be cutting power off and like utilities off if you guys keep going, because there's these warnings, and they keep going. So he got power.
What about the celebrities that are innocent? They're like, hey!
Well, they're cutting off to specific location, like that home.
That's tight.
They target the house.
Damn, I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah.
You didn't?
I mean, they can target your house to turn it on, turn on the power.
Well, you're paying your bill.
You're paying your bill, yeah.
For some reason, I just keep thinking like
if you don't pay
Mayor
the bill?
Garcetti's like, ha ha ha, ta.
If you don't
And
pay
he's
your bill,
going-
that they shut down the whole block.
Oh yeah, that's true. They do.
But do you think that like if you're at this house party, right, and then all the lights turn off, it's like, yeah.
That's
That's what I was
true.
thinking too. I'm like, they could totally go around this.
Yeah, they just turn on their phone. They're like, yeah.
But the way that it might deter people from going out is if there's no power in this heat,
Oh yeah.
then maybe people won't be
They party at night.
party?
Or...
partying.
Nighttime pool party.
Pool partying, damn it.
They just gotta bring battery powered things.
Damn.
Charge your phone.
I feel like plus they film when they're like, oh, the mayor shut it down. That's how crazy this party is.
It helps them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even one of the Paul, the
Jake.
Paul?
Jake.
I don't know, the one that's the most annoying one. He's the one that was getting in trouble for throwing like huge ass parties during this pandemic.
Their parties look fun though. I saw a clip where like people were just hanging off like this tractor thing. Oh shit. And they're just like lifting people up and like
Oh, it was like a roller coaster ride kind of.
across
Oh,
the
shit.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
You know,
They're
last time-
dropping off into the pool and stuff.
When we did the news about them and we didn't know the real reason why the FBI was looking after them.
Oh yeah.
It's involving a sex trafficking ring. So like their parties had girls getting drugged up and like accusations and all this shit.
Oh, shit.
So and then his friend is a convicted pimp.
Yeah.
So he was running a prostitution ring and things like that. So there's just all this investigation going on. Because last time we didn't say that on the news.
Yeah, because we didn't know.
Yeah. So like I think what you saw, Casey, is like the party. It looks so wild, right? So all of us are just like, oh, I want to be at one of those parties.
Yeah.
And guys and girls are thinking that, right? And then like girls get invited, and then like things are going down,
Drugged up,
allegedly,
kidnapped.
right? So that's being investigated. Because I was like, what the fuck is going on? We didn't really like know at that time. And then they were saying that it was connected to them breaking into a mall during like looting or whatever.
I feel like that's not enough for the FBI to get. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, that's pretty overkill for like the National Guard.
The
or,
SWAT
like,
team was there.
like, I mean, it looked like some legit
It looks like some military shit.
investigation shit.
Was that
right?
confirmed?
So like,
That it was
what do you
sex
mean?
trafficking and all.
Yeah.
No, that is that's what the investigation's really about. But there's no clear like what they're getting charged for or anything yet.
Yeah, because initially
That's an investigation.
The reports were saying that authorities were saying that it was connected to Arizona, but now
To
crazy.
yeah, so that's the crazy part, man. I don't know, man. Like these parties. I mean, you think about it, right? Like, let's say this happened to me a lot too, where like you would like some random people will crash, or like when you have even 40 guests. There's a friend of a friend, you don't even know who the fucker is, and they like invited them, and they're just like, hey, what's up? This is my friend, or whatever. You're like, that's cool, but you don't know who the fucker is. I've knocked somebody out at parties at my friend's house, or like fought because I was like, this guy's disrespecting my friend's house or whatever. But like, a lot of it is like you don't know, like when you just having these freaking house parties, like not everyone knows each other.
Well, I mean, I think that's one perspective, right? But then you also have the fact that we're in a pandemic and that there's this freaking virus being spread between people, and we should not be gathering with that many people in such close quarters. It's just like, come on, man. We know that you're this really young, like you think you're gonna live forever kind of person, because those are the people that are going to these parties.
it is crazy though that like they put the pressure on them, which I get, because especially in California there are like famous people, but this is happening 10 times worse in every other state. Everyone's back to normal, everyone's partying and everything, but because of California's lockdown, which I get, and I feel like we should be in lockdown, but like if you look at Florida, it's way worse than these parties.
And that happened months ago at the peak of our lockdown.
During a spring break.
Like them now, it's like crazy. Like you see like our friends that are like posting from there, and it looks like nothing has ever happened.
I think the difference is for them, they're like, we're all gonna say we don't give a fuck, right? And I'm like, cool. But then over here, it's like we all really do care. And then there's a couple of people that are going against the grain. I think that's why.
Yeah, and the local authorities too dictate like how they react too. Because then I guess in Florida they don't like
Everyone don't give a fuck, I guess.
Well, the cops don't care here until they get pressured from like being like, hey, you have to do something. Because then like
That's true.
My friend's gym's open. Like the cops will come and they're like, we don't give a shit.
That's true.
You know, and then like, because they're like, we hate this because we're getting
everyone's hours are.
What's the punishment though? It's like you know, like let's say you know, I'm TikTok famous, so I decided to host a giant party in the Hollywood Hills, right? And I bring like 40 plus, at least 50 people, 60 people, endanger people, and my fine is what? They're gonna turn off the electricity?
Yeah, are there any
Like, that's my
rules right
punishment?
now, or you have like big assembly rules or whatever?
Yeah, I mean,
they
they're
just try to
also-
deter them.
they're all-
One of there's just like, if you get caught doing that, it's like, yeah, it's like $100,000 fine, nothing big. Just a fucking financial fine that's gonna help pay for stuff that's going on during this time.
That'd be helpful.
Maybe that can go to this corona research and they could find a damn cure already.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, if you want to party, just pay an ridiculous tax that's gonna actually progress us as a community.
Or what if we grab them, have them go fight our fires right now?
Oh yeah.
Or just throw them in the fire.
Oh, my hairspray! Headset's on fire.
Because if there's no like actual punishment, and it's like, I'm not gonna, they're gonna fucking party next week.
They are issuing
all bars
citations
to,
and stuff.
Start opening up again and open up outdoors, like seating. They had to pay extra to do that. They had to pay fines and like legal things to open up outside,
Yeah.
just because of this whole virus thing. So it's like they're paying stuff to do it properly and like safely. I'm sure there's a way they can like get an outdoor event.
Yeah, meanwhile, we got gyms, dance studios out here that are just
I mean,
like
they're
in
doing
the bottom
outdoor
bracket of like.
outdoor concerts right now where they're like having these like pens, like these little like bullpens per group.
Yeah.
And then they're like distance. It's like, okay, well, yeah, you're at a concert. Yes, there's a shit ton of people, but at least they're distanced.
Yeah.
That's like not that bad.
Yeah, it's weird where they
And it's outdoors.
where they do allow, because then like if they are gonna open up stuff slowly, like gyms is probably a safer place to be than a lot of other places that they open up, like completely.
Why?
It's just like in terms of how far you are from people, how much you have to like be in the environment and how much like you're actually working. I
You're
forgot.
actually not that close to each other.
Yeah.
Is it like the touching of equipment though?
But we're all, I mean, everyone, so like at least at our gym, everyone gets handed disinfectant and a towel when they come in. And our gym culture, like everyone's pretty like follow what the whole group wants. And all of our stations are already 8 feet apart. So it didn't matter that the 6 feet social distancing, like all of our equipment are already 8 feet apart.
That's good.